Vance credits Pakistan for reviving US-Iran talks, praising Field Marshal Asim Munir and Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif for facilitating long-stalled dialogue.
Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif is set to visit Saudi Arabia tomorrow following an invitation from Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, with further visits to Turkey and Qatar planned.
Deputy Prime Minister Saqdar speaks with European Union Foreign Policy Chief Kaja Kallas, who praises Pakistan's role in facilitating US-Iran talks as both stress continued diplomacy.
Deputy Prime Minister Saqdar holds talks with Canadian Foreign Minister Anita Anand, lauds Pakistan's role in stressing the need to uphold the ceasefire.
UK High Commissioner Jane Marriott commends Pakistan's mediation between the US and Iran, saying "Bahut shukriya" to Deputy Prime Minister Saqdar for Islamabad's role in securing the fragile truce holding the region together.
US President Donald Trump accuses Iran of pressuring the world while insisting Tehran must abandon nuclear weapons ambitions as talks falter and tensions rise with the blockade in the Strait of Hormuz.
China warns US blockade of Iranian ports is dangerous and irresponsible, saying it risks escalating tensions, undermining the ceasefire, and threatening security in the Strait of Hormuz, while rejecting reports of arms supplies to Iran.
Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi condemns US destructive interference in a call with Oman's Badr al-Busaidi, as tensions persist amid ongoing regional diplomacy.
Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov holds talks with Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi on ceasefire and regional tensions, stressing diplomacy ahead of a visit to China.
Chinese President Xi Jinping meets Abu Dhabi Crown Prince Sheikh Khalid in Beijing, calling for deeper China-Arab ties amid ongoing regional tensions.
Australian Defence Minister Richard Marles says Australia supports freedom of navigation in the Strait of Hormuz and is coordinating with France and the United Kingdom.
US Vice President Vance says Iran talks in Islamabad continue despite major gaps, insisting Tehran must fully end uranium enrichment for any deal.
Pakistan's diplomacy draws rare praise from inside India as a former general slams BJP foreign policy. He commends Pakistan's UN stance, saying Islamabad emerges as an effective mediator despite Indian media propaganda.
Former Afghan security advisor exposes nexus between Taliban and Fitna al-Khawarij, telling Afghan International the regime facilitates exchange of suicide attackers and provides weapons to global militant networks.
Counter-Terrorism Department Punjab launches 113 operations across Punjab, arresting 16 terrorists and foiling planned attacks on installations and police checkpoints.
Pakistan's stock market rallied strongly with the index climbing near 164,700, pushing gains over 2.5% in active trading. Pakistan condemns Israel's strikes in Lebanon at Organization of Islamic Cooperation meeting, calling for an immediate ceasefire and urgent humanitarian aid for civilians.
ceasefire talks between Israel and Lebanon are due to take place in Washington, with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio attending, as Hezbollah opposes the talks and European Union raises concerns over continued violence.
Pakistan engages Saudi Arabia on economic cooperation as Finance Minister Mohammad Aurangzeb meets Saudi Fund for Development chief, discussing development support and regional energy concerns.
Any aggression will be met with force, warns Naval Chief, as he hails the combined power of the Navy and Air Force in defending the nation's borders during the pivotal Marka-i-Haq operations against the Indian Navy.
And Pakistan announces free Saudi SIMs for all Hajj pilgrims, offering up to 600 minutes and 40 GB data with cards delivered to homes and strict one SIM per passport rules.